Overall, we were successful in our tests. The very last part of our project was the launching of the ping pong ball, which is the only thing that didn't work. We had it all set up in the pipe with the rubber bands, screws, and mousetrap connected to it, and we were unable to cause the golf ball to roll onto the mousetrap correctly, which would have caused it to go off. Looking back, I would have started working harder in advance to make sure everything was ready to go. I felt that we didn't work our hardest until the last 4 days before our presentation, which we were able to get a lot done with a lot of teamwork. 3 key things that our group learned from this project was most definitely engineering and physics concepts, planning skills, and teamwork. For example, I did not know how to work a circuit or build most things until this project. I was very organized and planned accordingly, and I feel that we all became better friends after completing this project.
The test was successful as we did manage everything except for the final part, as the ping pong ball did not launch successfully since the golf ball did not arrive and fall down on time. The changes, we could have done a better planning as we didn't really meet just to see what we would do to everything, but we eventually got passed through it. The third, we did learn a lot more on how to build stuff, and we did learn about voltage for the use of the light bulb, and also it was better for the mechanical energy. We did learn a lot from that.
Were we successful in your test? I wasn't present at the testing, but I'm pretty sure we were successful. And everything worked okay, except for the launch pad. What changes would you do after looking back to the project itself, planning process, and group dynamic? Probably the idea of sketching it out and thought everything was going to work fine when it really wasn't. We had to make a lot of changes. What were 3 key things your group learned in the project that this may include physics and engineering content? 3 things we learned were momentum had to be stopped if we wanted to change direction, so we made a lot of backstops. So the marble would hit off the backstop and go a different direction, slow it down, to hit off a backstop and go down a different ramp. So we learned that. We had to change a lot of that. Finally, include a separate video of this test. Okay. All right.
Were you successful in your test? Why or why not? We weren't successful in the launching of the ping pong ball because certain members were procrastinating a little bit. B, what changes would you do after looking back to the project itself, planning process, or the group dynamic? Why? I would have tried harder to make every group member have a precise, planned out next step of engineering for each period before they went in, so it would be very clear what the next thing to do was and there would be no time wasted. What were the 3 key things your group learned in this project? This may include physics, engineering concepts, planning skills, etc. So planning skills is one of the most valuable traits. I would also say that on top of that, communication is the most valuable, and then probably one of the top the most valuable traits in engineering and physics would be imagination and creation of concepts that can be then created in reality. And that's it.